Every day, men and women around the globe go to work, each with the same goal: to prosper. But what's not the same is the degree of economic freedom each country offers to its people. Every year, the Heritage Foundation ranks almost every country by its economic freedom, and the results are pretty interesting. The index uses data from sectors like business, trade, governance, and policy to generate a score, with 100 being the most free. Countries that score high are those that have a business-friendly tax code and governments that encourage innovation and entrepreneurship. In addition to enjoying higher levels of financial prosperity, people in these free societies live longer, have better health, are more educated, and surprisingly, are better protectors of the environment. The good news is that in the past 2 decades, global economic freedom has been increasing. 2016 is the 4th consecutive year of a global increase. But you'll notice that only 5 countries have reached a score above 80, which qualifies them as free. Of those top 5, only Switzerland has become more free in the past year. The competitive Swiss economy has moved into 4th place, while the 4 other free economies have declined. While there has been global progress towards economic freedom, nearly half of all the world's countries are still considered either mostly unfree or repressed. You probably wouldn't have guessed that Estonia and Chile are economically more free than the United States. This is mainly due to their fiscal prudence and their openness to international trade. It's also interesting that Argentina is one of the least economically free nations on Earth, mainly due to big government interference in the financial sector, which has depressed the whole economy. At home, we see economic freedom here in the United States continuing to drop almost a full point to 75.4 over the past year, matching its lowest score ever thanks mainly to continuing growth in regulation and public sector spending. 18 other developed countries also became less free last year, including Sweden and Japan. So why does all this matter? It turns out that while there is no single solution to the world's major challenges, economic freedom can have a powerful effect on improving society. Our data shows that the 5 freest economies in each region are significantly more prosperous than the 5 least free. Every year's index confirms this point, showing that countries that score higher on the index also perform higher in 3 key areas: income per capita, social progress, and democratic governance. Economic freedom is not just about data and rankings. It's about empowering people to choose their path in life. And while the principles of economic freedom serve as a sure guide, they are nonetheless only a guide. What truly will matter in the years to come are the creative solutions to pressing world problems that are certain to flow from people who are truly free to choose. Go to heritage.org/index to dive deeper into this year's findings.